Hi, so I'm going to show you guys how to use multiple applicant flows. So now in the Hive, you can do multiple applicant flows, so more than one. So now when you click on applicants over here, it's going to bring you to all your applicant flows. The ones that everybody already had is just going to be called first applicant flow. And it'll already be set as a default, but I'll get into defaults later. So obviously, if you want to create a new applicant flow, you click new applicant flow. You're going to want to name it whatever you want. So I'm going to call this new flow. Hit save, and it's going to look like just like what it did before. So applicant applies, you can hit add action. We'll send an email and we'll send a text message with this flow. And that's all I'm going to do with this. Anyway, so you can go back to applicants and you're going to see your new flow. You're going to notice that one is highlighted, one is not. So the highlighted one, as it says right here, is going to be the default applicant flow. So basically what that means is everybody's going to use this applicant flow unless you assign the users a different applicant flow. And so if you want to change the default, all you have to do is click on it. You'll notice the color change, and then now this new flow will be the default, or you can switch it back. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, so now you can have multiple applicant flows and do kind of whatever you want with them. The other cool thing about this now is that you can assign applicant flows to users. So say you wanted most of your people to use this first applicant flow, but you wanted some of them to use this new flow. So you'll see this little checkbox with a person next to it. You can click on it and it's going to show you the applicant flows and the users and everybody assigned or that is assignable. So if you want to assign somebody to this flow, you can click on their name and it will, highlight them. Say I'm going to assign both of my names. There we go. And so now when somebody applies, if you're doing a round robin and somebody applies, this first applicant flow will go to everybody who's not assigned. So basically everybody but the Tims. So it's going to go to Jim, old Jim Rollins, my best brother. And so anyway, yeah, so it'll rotate, and if somebody is assigned a flow, it will always give them that set of emails and text messages when somebody applies for a job. If you want to unassign them, it's pretty simple. You just click on it, and then that person will then start receiving the default applicant flow. You can also click on it and see how some people are grayed out. When they're grayed out, that means that they already have been assigned a flow and it's not the one you're currently looking at. If they're already assigned the one you're currently looking at, it's going to be dark. But yeah, you can create as many as you want, make things as different, try out new flows for everything. But yeah,